Now on CoastTV News.
Countdown is on while we await the New Year's festivities here on Delmarva. It is already 2025 in other parts of the world. Roadwork worry. We hear from several businesses in Lewis that say a DelDOT project is negatively impacting their bottom line.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
And you are looking live at the iconic symbol of New Year's Eve, the big ball at Times Square in New York City. You can see some practice work going on with the lights there right now. Hey, we're just under 13 hours away from the start of a new year. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to CoastTV News Midday on the final day of 2024. And while we await the new year on Delmarva, it is already 2025 in other parts of the world. Yeah, that was the scene about 3 hours ago in Sydney, Australia. Fireworks lighting up the sky at the famous Harbour Bridge. Before Australia, there was New Zealand. The country celebrated the arrival of 2025 from the Auckland Sky Tower with a firework and light show featuring a synchronized soundtrack. Planning for that event began 6 months ago with miles of electrical cabling and wiring. Happening tonight up and down our coast, there are a number of New Year's Eve events, and here are some of the traditional ones taking place. In Lewis, it is the famous anchor drop at the Lightship Overfalls. There's a ball drop in Dewey Beach on New Orleans Street. Ocean City fireworks, 2 displays. One is on the beach near Dorchester Street. Another takes place at Northside Park as that town is also getting ready to ring in its 150th anniversary in 2025. Check this one out in Berlin. There's a ball drop at 6 p.m. You may be asking, why 6 p.m.? It's because at that time, it'll be midnight in Berlin, Germany. All right, from the other side of the world to ours here on Delmarva, we're going to check in live on a sunny Tuesday afternoon with our Bay Health camera there. Sunny day all across. Our First Alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt, and so far so good on this last day of 2024, but unfortunately the weather does sour a little bit as we go into the evening with rain and wind, but right now warming up through the 40s to into the 50s, not 67 in Salisbury. That center is broken there right now, but 53 in Delmar, 50 Bethany Beach, 49 in Rehoboth, and 48 in Redden right now as the winds have shifted to the southeast, and that wind direction will continue to warm us up into the afternoon as we're seeing a mix of sun and clouds right now, so all is quiet across the area. If you're headed out to maybe get some party favors for tonight, now's the time to do it because there is some rain building in across the Ohio Valley right now. You can see this big swirl here and even maybe some thunder embedded with this area of low pressure as it's diving to the south and east, and it will increase the rain and the wind chances as we go into the evening. Noon on Futurecast, looking pretty good. Temperatures into the mid to upper 50s by about 1:30 with around 60 for Seaford back through Salisbury, and then increasing clouds into the evening hours, and then we work our way into the New Year's Eve time period, and we are looking at clouds and showers and maybe a rumble of thunder too, but until then, upper 50s to around 60. Then the weather does get wet and windy, so plan accordingly for your New Year's Eve, and then it gets cold to start 2025, and there is a threat for snow early next week. Much more on that coming up a little bit later on.
All right, thank you, Bob. New this morning, we are learning about a crash in Millsboro that occurred last night. It forced a closure for a period of time on Long Neck Road. According to the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company, 2 cars, both Hondas, crashed just after 8 p.m. And these are photos from the fire company. They say the driver's side doors of both cars received extensive damage. You can see why right there. This happened at the intersection of Long Neck Road and Church Lane. If you're familiar with that area, it's just south of Eastgate Presbyterian Church. We're also still awaiting any reports of injuries. A Christmas Eve fire in West Ocean City has been ruled accidental by the Worcester County Fire Marshal's office. Crews were on the scene at a home on Tudor Road shortly after 6:30 p.m. The investigation revealed the fire was caused by cooking on a deck enclosure. Firefighter had minor injuries but did not need to be taken to the hospital, and according to the Ocean City Fire Department, all the people inside the home were able to get out safely before crews arrived. President-elect Donald Trump has officially backed House Speaker Mike Johnson in his campaign to hold on to his gavel On Monday, the president-elect wrote on his social media platform that Johnson has his complete and total endorsement. The House Speaker responded by promising to quickly deliver on Trump's agenda. The Speaker's election is Friday. When the new Congress begins, Johnson can afford to only lose a handful of Republican votes, giving the GOP slim House majority of 220 seats. President Biden has ordered United States flags at all government buildings and facilities be flown at half-staff. Following that proclamation, Governor John Carney also ordered Delaware flags flown at half-staff to honor the passing of Jimmy Carter, the former president. Governor Carney released a statement on the former president's passing saying, quote, "President Carter truly embodied what it means to be a public servant, and we are grateful for the legacy he leaves behind," end quote. We have an update on the story that we've been covering on Coast TV. It's about the big road work project taking place on Kings Highway in Lewis. Utility relocation work is the first step of DelDOT adding turn lanes at Kings Highway and Clay Road. Brush Factory owners Mark and Christine Chura say it doesn't seem like this project will benefit the community at large, since Enlopen Properties LLC, that's the developer for Mitchell's Corner, they're paying for the road improvements. DelDOT counters claiming this is part of a larger plan to make Kings Highway 2 lanes in both directions.
So our customers come here, but it is difficult for them because of the traffic. And they're still waiting, but it's not right.
And we also spoke with the owner of the nearby Big Oyster Brewery. He said that his sales have been down 30% in just the month of December, which he suspects is due to the traffic issues. All his restaurants and other locations have seen increased sales. Just getting started on this edition of Coast TV News Midday. Coming up, changes when taking to the air. It begins in 2025. The type of identification many Americans will need for air travel as a new policy is about to go into effect. And next, work zone warnings, how the new year is bringing a new speeders and the way they'll be fined. Coast TV News Midday is back after this.
Who wants to drag out a bulky vacuum? Introducing Horsepower Duck, a super compact vac with ultra-powerful suction. Clean up that mess in the kitchen, the spill on the sofa, even sawdust in the workshop. Just duck it up. The compact design can reach the tightest places, so store it in any drawer where it's always at your fingertips. You can even store it in your glove box for the ultimate car vac. The HEPA filter helps remove dust and allergens. Plus, it dumps out with ease, so it's ready to clean again. Get the Horsepower Duck hand vac for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll upgrade you to the Duck Pro package, a $30 value, yours free. You get the bendable tube, the crevice nozzle, and the soft brush nozzle, but supplies are limited, so there's a strict limit of 3 ducks per order. This may be your last chance to get yours at this low price, so don't delay. Duck it up today.
Call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com. So call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com now.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
In 1925, a simple bank ledger began journaling the transactions of life in Willards, Maryland. New houses, barns, and farm equipment. Growing families and businesses both big and small. A record through time of hardship and prosperity. 100 years ago, the founding of the Farmers Bank of Willards was vital to the town. 100 years later, banking has changed, but the Farmers Bank remains steadfast in its original mission, keeping and reinvesting millions of dollars right here for the benefit of our communities.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
When the clock strikes midnight, Maryland will have new and bigger fines for speeding starting January 1st. If you're caught speeding in a work zone while workers are present, you could receive a fine anywhere from $120 to $1,000. And this could all be done by an automated speed enforcement system, which means you could be seeing these fines in the mail if you're not careful. One man in Ocean City we spoke with thinks these strict changes are a good wake-up call for drivers.
I think people get caught up in their own lives and they're like, oh, it's me, and they really forget about it. But this will remind them, at least you can see the guys working on the side of the street. They got to go home to somebody.
The Maryland Department of Transportation says it hopes the strict fines will increase safety for road workers. With tonight's New Year's festivities, there are plenty of ways to get free rides on Delmarva in order to help keep roads safe. Ocean City is offering free beach bus service. It lasts until 3 a.m. New Year's Day. In Delaware, you can get a $20 Lyft or Uber voucher through the Office of Highway Safety. Just go to mysoberrides.com and use it between 5 p.m. tonight until 2:30 a.m. on New Year's Day. Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network at 8:30, a replay from the recently completed Governor's Challenge when Seaford takes on Snow Hill, and then tune into Outdoors Delmarva at 10:30.
Matt, 2024 ending on a pretty nice note. Here's our camera from Cambridge. Some blue skies, a few clouds, 54. We're warming into the upper 50s this afternoon. Then we'll start to see the rain and wind building in for the festivities for this evening. And then much colder weather to start 2025 with a chance of measurable snow on Monday. Stay tuned for that. More details coming up. Umbrella winner today is Nelson Shickley from Millsboro. Congratulations, Nelson, from Paul Davis and Coast TV. More on your active winter-like forecast coming up after the break.
Start your new year off right with a brand new bathroom with Coastal Bath Company. We're the only Bathlanded dealer on Delmarva with a good housekeeping seal. Plus, we have a 2-year money-back guarantee.
I would hands down recommend Coastal Bath. There's no one better.
Coastal Bath gave us a beautiful walk-in shower.
Save $2,025 off your new acrylic bath system. Plus, no payments and no interest until 2026.
Call today for a free in-home estimate. Local and family owned. Coastal Bath.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5. It's an all-in-one product. I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing. There's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor. You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value, for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
Stay ahead of our ever-changing coastal climate with the Coast TV First Alert Weather Team. From the early morning to the late evening, our team is always at work to deliver the accurate forecasts you need. Whether bracing for a stormy day or enjoying a peaceful indoor moment, we're here to ensure you're fully prepared for Delmarva's diverse weather patterns. The Coast TV First Alert Weather Team. With us, the weather is more than a forecast. It's a part of life.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah! Somebody's having a night tonight.
I love this win! Tuesday at 7 on Coast TV.
The wait is over.
We brought the best of the best back.
The Jeopardy Second Chance competition begins.
Anything can happen, and on Jeopardy often does.
Tuesday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
You really can't ask for a nicer end to 2024. Beautiful conditions out there. Here's Laurel, 54. Lots of blue skies on the Tyndall's Casual Furniture camper. Just a few clouds here and there, and pretty nice. And with the southeast wind and sunshine, we're going to warm up to 60 today, inland areas. But don't get used to it. We've got big changes on the way. Of course, the big news is the countdown to the new year. Hard to believe. Another year in the books. We're looking at some showers this evening, maybe a rumble of thunder, and it will be windy with 50s. And by the time we ring in the new year, I think we're looking at around 50 degrees with scattered showers. So take care out there this evening. And we're looking at temperatures right now into the 50s, inland areas, Del Mar and Georgetown 56, not 67 in Salisbury. You're probably mid-50s there with 49 in Ocean City and upper 40s from Bethany Beach to Rehoboth. You're a little cooler because that wind's coming off the cold Atlantic Ocean, coming out of the southeast right now, but that will tend to warm us up for inland areas as we're looking at the visible satellite picture. Just a few clouds out there, otherwise looking great. Maybe you're taking down the Christmas decorations or running out to the store to get the party favors for tonight. We're in good shape weather-wise for the next few hours, but already starting to see some rain moving into the Appalachian Mountains, and we have an area of low pressure spinning across the Midwest. Snow on the cold side and a cold rain, and this system will be dropping to the south and east, bringing us that rain chance as we go into tonight. But what's happening here is that this system is pulling down cold air out of Canada, and we'll see more and more of that cold air as we move into the new year. Here's Futurecast this afternoon, warming through the 50s, close to 60 in Del Mar and Seaford, but cooler 50s, maybe even some 40s at the coast. And then this evening, increasing clouds, and we are looking at spotty showers. I don't think it'll be a washout for New Year's Eve, but certainly have the umbrella. Could get a rumble of thunder, and it will be breezy as well. Here's 11:30 with temperatures still pretty mild into the mid-50s, and as we ring in the new year, lower 50s, and then we'll see that front come through very early tomorrow with cloud cover. Winds pick up out of the west. We'll start to clear the skies, but it's going to be a cold afternoon with 40s and 50s for New Year's Day, and feeling colder with a strong wind as we go into the afternoon. Could see maybe a quarter to about a third of an inch of rain, but we're looking at those gusty winds out of the southeast, shifting to the southwest and then getting strong. So if you still have those outdoor Christmas decorations, we're going to see wind gusts over 40 miles per hour at times. It's going to feel cold on New Year's Day. Want to fast forward to Monday. This could be our first measurable snow of the season. One scenario with one model, this is a European model, has snow, maybe changing to rain and ice and sleet. It really depends on the track of the low. If it tracks farther north, it's rain, but if it tracks farther south, we're into the snow more. But it looks like a wintry mix, probably ending as snow by Tuesday morning. It looks like enough snow to push around with a shovel at this point, and our 6 to 10-day temperature outlook is cold, January 5th through the 9th, looking at Arctic air. This afternoon, 59 increasing clouds, afternoon rain and wind, and then for your New Year's Eve, we're looking at 50s with scattered showers, 43 tomorrow morning, and then 51 to start the new year. Windy conditions. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, lower 40s Thursday and Friday. The Arctic air builds in this weekend with mid-30s, and that sets the stage for snow and rain, probably accumulating snow on Monday and a high of 38.
Thank you, Bob. Our holiday house today is this classic Christmas look. We have a bright tree and the stockings hung with care. Hopefully Santa paid a visit to this home in Del Mar. Thank you, Terry and Grant, for sharing your picture with us. And we want to thank everyone who submitted photos of their festive setups this season and look forward to showcasing more decorations on Del Mar next year. Coming up next, ID Deadline. What you will need to board a plane by late spring of 2025. CoastTV News Midday returns in a moment.
You need to lose weight, but you hate lugging out that big blender for a healthy shake. Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. Designed like this shake bottle you take to the gym, it has the motor and blades built right into the lid. Bionic Blade quickly creates smooth drinks just like the big blenders. But this is portable, so you can make a shake anywhere. Make pina coladas right by poolside. Even grind coffee beans and make a quick, refreshing iced coffee pick-me-up on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, order now and get 2 sipping lids, a second large blender container, plus the sports lid. Yours free. You'll get this entire portable blending system for just $29.99. Call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-709-7148 or go to buybionicblade.com. So call 1-800-709-7148 or you can order online at buybionicblade.com.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups and unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
You push it. You try to hold them shut, but your doors won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet's powerful attraction that holds tight. Monkey magnets work on most surfaces and are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, and more. Even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of monkey magnets for only $9.99. Due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get monkey magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 house pack per order. Call now.
Call 1-800-453-9032. That's 1-800-453-9032. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-453-9032 now.
Disney's making an effort to simplify its park offerings so guests can more easily figure out how to do Disney World on a budget. Disney announced free dining plans for 3-night Walt Disney World guests who buy a park hopper ticket. Dining plans get ticket holders a couple of meals, a snack, refillable mug for each night of their stay. A heads up, you'll need a real ID to fly domestically, and it starts next year. That's unless you have a passport or an enhanced driver's license issued by several states. The deadline is May 7th. You still have a couple months for that, but you probably don't want to wait until the last minute to get your real ID. Coming up, Industry on Edge, what poultry farmers on Delmarva can do to protect their birds from the avian flu. Stay with us on Coast TV News Midday.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
Capture your favorite moments at the CoastTV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The CoastTV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
At Delaware Electric Cooperative, safety is our top priority, and we need your help to keep employees safe. When you see our team working along area roadways, please slow down and move over. Delaware law requires drivers to reduce speed and move over when approaching working utility vehicles. If you can't move into other lanes, drive at least 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. Do your part to make sure our crews go home safe to their families every day. Slow down. Move over. It's the law.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-803-0512. That's 1-800-803-0512. Or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-803-0512 now.
Introducing Paisano, the authentic pizza oven by Granite Stone. Now make the world's most delicious pizza with real stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone-baked pies in under 6 minutes. You can get your Paisano pizza oven for just 3 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free.
Call 1-800-608-5198 or order online at buypaisano.com.
Heroes of 2024.
Your car is burning!
The year's greatest acts of bravery.
Come on! Come on, you're okay, bro.
Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
been 4 days since a presumptive positive detection for bird flu was found in wild birds along the coast. Birds, including snow geese, were seen at Prime Hook Beach and neighboring areas, which has put the poultry industry on high alert. James Fisher with the Delmarva Chicken Association says growers are committed to preventing the disease from reaching their flock.
So growers are very used to changing their footwear every time they walk from outside a chicken house to the inside. They've been putting decoys around the farm, like of foxes or other predators, to frighten wild waterfowl away.
This does bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how worried are you about catching the bird flu? And this has changed a lot since the last time we checked with the results earlier this morning. 44, well, actually, that is the wrong poll, so that's why it changed. So we'll just move along. Bob?
All right. We'll talk about New Year's resolutions. I don't make them because I don't like promises I can't keep. Anyway, let's talk about the Gutter Helmet Camp. Beautiful New Year's Eve weather. Ocean view, 52 degrees right now, and you're warming into the mid-50s. We end the year wet, windy, and mild, and then 2025, well, it starts pretty cold. In fact, Arctic cold, and we're talking about our first accumulating snow as we go into Monday. You'll see that in the 10-day forecast. Call the Coast TV First Alert Weather Phone, another way to get your forecast, sponsored by Brockstead Mandalis Federico. Your 10-day forecast is next.
The face of homelessness is changing. More and more, the people seeking food and shelter right here in our community are moms with children, whole families in need, and people in mental health crisis. But there is hope. Halo Ministry is making a difference, and you can help.
Halo has been the best way for you to help the homeless in our community, because we offer more than a meal and a warm bed. We teach life skills and provide case management. We offer hope, the hope of Christ, and we put His commandments into action. And that's what really changes lives. Won't you help us do His work?
Visit haloministry.org right now and click the donate button.
Your end-of-year giving is vital to our mission. I always promise you I'll make every dollar count, and all of it stays local.
Your year-end gift can benefit everyone in our community. Thank you.
Who wants to drag out a bulky vacuum? Introducing Horsepower Duck, a super compact vac with ultra-powerful suction. Clean up that mess in the kitchen, the spill on the sofa, even sawdust in the workshop. Just duck it up. The compact design can reach the tightest places, so store it in any drawer where it's always at your fingertips. You can even store it in your glove box for the ultimate car vac. The HEPA filter helps remove dust and allergens. Plus, it dumps out with ease, so it's ready to clean again. Get the Horsepower Duck hand vac for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll upgrade you to the Duck Pro package, a $30 value, yours free. You get the bendable tube, the crevice nozzle, and the soft brush nozzle, but supplies are limited, so there's a strict limit of 3 ducks per order. This may be your last chance to get yours at this low price, so don't delay. Duck it up today.
Call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com. So call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com now.
Start the new year off generously by giving to those in need on Delmarva. Coast Country Cares is hosting a Code Purple Drive on Saturday, January 11th at Boulevard Ford in Georgetown. Stop by from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to donate non-perishable food items, warm clothing, cleaning supplies, and more for shelters and those who need it most this winter. For a complete list of items for January 11th, go to coastcountry.com. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Coming up. He's celebrating the reboot of Everybody Hates Chris with Tashina Arnold. Tuesday at noon on Coast TV.
DSN Plus is more action. 5 live games every weeknight, showcasing high school showdowns and regional rivalries across Delmarva. Watch on your mobile devices and smart TVs. Get more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month.
We're looking pretty good heading into our New Year's Eve afternoon with temperatures warming up to the 50s to right around 60 degrees. And then the rain builds in for this evening, hit and miss showers, windy, maybe a rumble of thunder as well. Temperatures into the 50s as we welcome 2025, looking at around 50 degrees. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. 51 on Wednesday, New Year's Day. It's going to be a cold one, lower 40s, end of the week. For the weekend, mid-30s. Monday, it looks like maybe significant snow, enough to shovel, and rain, and the Arctic air hangs around the rest of next week.
Thanks, Bob, and thank you for being with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app, and don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Until then, have a great Monday, everybody.